Coach Howard here with Howard Elite Basketball. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to get past your defender. Let's go. Before I show you how to get past your defender, first I want you to make sure you hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button. If you want to know anything talking about basketball, leave a comment below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. This video right here, we're trying to get it to 1,000 likes. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about when we talk about getting past your defenders or blowing past your defenders, you definitely have to talk about changing speeds. It's very important for you guys to know how to change speeds and understand that that's probably one of the most effective ways to get by a defender. So if you're going one speed the whole time, it's easy for the defender to time you. It's easy for the defender to cut you off. It's very important that maybe you start off with a slow dribble or a slow size up, and then when you're ready to take off, you completely change speeds and go fast in whatever direction that you're trying to go. Changing speeds is super important, man. So for example, if I'm got a defender in front of me, right? I dribble slow, kind of size them up, kind of fill them out. And then as soon as I'm ready to go, I'm going to drop that shoulder and step right past them, changing my speed, going as fast as I can.
Morant with a running start, crossing over the arrow. Morant with a running start.
All right, so the second concept you want to think about when you're trying to get past your defender is keeping their hands off of you. So a lot of times it's hard to blow past a defender because they're putting their hands on you. They're pushing you off your spot. So if a defender is on me and they're keeping their hands on me, I like to swipe their hands out of the way. So swiping someone's hands or swiping the defender's hands off of you is a huge and very effective way to get past the defenders. Because when a defender pushes on you, they're normally leaning their weight towards you. And what that means, they have momentum going in the opposite direction of the way that you're going. So if a defender has his hands on me, and they're pushing their momentum and their weight on me, I'm going to swipe his hands off and they're going to fly back this way while I'm going forward towards the rim. So basically you're just handling the ball, and as soon as the defender get their hands on you, you want to swipe that hand off of you and push past him and blow past, all right? So swiping hands is the second way to get past the defender.
There's 4 turnovers in this corner for 9. Houston get in the paint of Houston.
The moves by Harden and the finish.
All right, so the third way to get past the defender is a hesitation move, okay? There's a couple different ways that you can do a hesitation, but we're talking about getting past the defender, all right? It's very simple. Basically, you're hesitating. Either you're hesitating like you're about to shoot a shot, or you're hesitating like you're about to go in a certain direction and you're not actually going into that certain direction. So, for example, if I'm a good shooter and I got somebody on me and I want to get past them, what I'll do is I'll hesitate like I'm about to shoot. What you're doing here is you're showing your head up like you're about to pull up for a jump shot, but you got your foot behind you and you're loading up because you're really about to just blow past them, all right? So that's very important when you're doing a hesitation. You definitely, in order to do a hesitation, you have to be able to shoot. You have to be a threat with your jumper, because if you're not a threat with your jumper, then they're really not going to fall for the hesitation, right? So what you got to do is show it and then you explode past them, all right? Show the hesitation like I'm about to shoot, and then I explode past. It's a simple way to get past your defender, all right? Another way to get past your defender is you just go at them full speed. You go at your defender full speed, and then you hesitate like you're about to go in that direction. You jab that foot in that direction, but you're really going straight. So
D'Angelo Russell, knowing how to probe, understands he lost his man, and Isaac didn't even know what he was going to do. And then here's the crevice, cutting through, crossing over, and he's able.
All right, so the next move that I'm about to show you to get past the defender is a crossover, all right? So I know a crossover is very common, but I'm about to break down a few pieces of the crossover that is, because I know a lot of you guys are doing crossovers, but you're probably not doing them correctly in order to get past the defender. So first off, you got to understand there's 2 ways to do a crossover, okay? You could do a regular crossover where you just switching balls from one hand to the other, or you could do a push cross where you're pushing the ball from one side to the other. But either way that you cross, it's about stepping right past the defender and taking a good angle, okay? So what's happening is if we got a defender in front of us, the reason why your crossovers probably are not working is because when you cross over, you're probably going wide and trying to go around the defender. Going around the defender does not work. What you have to try to do is, instead of going into open space and trying to go around the defender, you need to try to go right through the defender. So if I cross the ball over, right, I do a crossover, boom, my next step is going to be right at that defender's top leg, right past the defender's hip. I'm not going to go way out and try to go around them, because when you try to go around that defender, they're easy to make up ground and catch up, and elite defenders are gonna be able to anticipate that and cover that space up. But if you go through them, if you go right past them, it's a lot harder for them to make that ground up and cover that space because you're already gone, all right? So that's a very important tip. So whether you're doing a regular crossover here or if you're doing a push crossover, make sure you're stepping right past the defender. Make sure you're stepping right past the defender. It gives them no chance to catch up. All right, so that's the difference. If you're leaving a lot of space in between you and the defender, they're gonna catch up. But if you're crossing and going straight past them, then you gotta beat every single time. Coach Howard here, Howard Elite Basketball. I just showed you how to get past your defender. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment below if you have any other ideas or something you want to talk about basketball, and I'll get back to you. Once again, remember, we're trying to get this video to 1,000 likes. It takes no time to go ahead and hit that like button. Signing out, man. Let's go.